with our channel for a while, then it is no surprise to you that Christina and I love our denim. We're obsessed with denim. We have a very casual lifestyle, so it only makes sense that we're going to bring you a denim trends video. Now, you guys seem to really enjoy our fall trends videos. If you haven't watched that one, we'll make sure to link it for you. But this one is all about the latest trends in denim, because of course, when we're out there doing our fall shopping, looking at different inspiration for fall looks, we're gonna be looking at a lot of jeans, a lot of denim. So we wanted to see, well, what does the Runway have in store for us? What are some of the things we're going to be seeing in those stores? So stay tuned if you're all about denim.
Absolutely, and we're saving you guys a bunch of time. You don't have to look at all the different runways. We've looked at them all. We're going to share you guys everything from A to Z regarding denim. So if you are new here, I'm Christina. This is my best friend Kelly. We have a fashion channel. We love to share with you different trends, hauls, tips and tricks. And if that's something that you're interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. We come out with 2 videos a week every Sunday and Thursday.
So the first new denim trend that we saw on the runways was called the utilitarian trend. So this is kind of what it sounds like. It's very functional type of denim. So this denim had like some pockets in the front or on the sides. Kind of reminded me of my husband's cargo pants that he basically lives in, that I like to make fun of him for because he can literally carry everything in those pants. But these this year were a little bit prettier, a little bit more streamlined. They might have some little like hoops on the side that you could literally put like your hammer in if you really were working, you know, out somewhere. So it was that type of look that we were seeing. Some of them were more extreme, some of them were more simplified, but yeah, just very functional.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I will tell you, for me, I don't really see myself wearing this style of denim too much just because of my particular body shape. I feel like adding more volume to my lower half is not really something I tend to go for very much. And even if it's a looser style denim, especially with the pockets, it's just going to add more bulk down there. So I think this would be really cute, and I think it's a very fun and like youthful kind of look. But for me personally, I'm going to give it a hard pass. But
yeah, I mean, I did order a pair of jeans that are a higher waisted, you know, longer, like flare type of jean, and they did have some pockets that reminded me of this utilitarian look, and they're adorable. But when I put them on, I can't say like that particular pair was super flattering, and I'm not exactly sure what it is, but
well, I know what it is.
Like
that's because covering up her legs is a sin. So having something where now she's got pockets and little hooks and everything, like that's a no-go.
I feel like I might like this trend, but it's gonna have to be, you know, just right. So I feel like if you think you might like this trend, if you think you might enjoy this, definitely give it a try, because it really just depends on how it is, you know, really executed.
Right. Okay, so this next style of denim is one of Kelly and I's favorite style, and that is the straight leg denim. So this is one that we feel like is just universally flattering on so many women's different body shapes. It really helps to just kind of elongate and stretch that body. You'll see that it's a little bit of a looser fit that will actually go right from the thigh all the way down to your ankle. Now on some of these runways, we saw that it was a little bit of like a full length kind of look. So they were wearing it with some heels. Some of them also had like a little bit of like a shorter type of shoe. So I think that overall, this is really a trend that can work with just pretty much everybody and every kind of shoe.
Yeah, absolutely. I know for me, I definitely tend to gravitate toward a slender, like straight leg, because they do come in different ones. You'll have everything from a little bit looser straight leg to like a slimmer cut straight leg. And basically the difference between those slimmer cuts and a skinny jean is that the ankle won't be tight around your ankle. You'll have a little bit more width there. But when I wear mine, I typically like them to be cropped like a little bit above the ankle bone, which really allows me to wear them with every kind of shoe. I have tried the full length, which is what we're seeing more and more of as well on the runways. And what I found was that they look really beautiful with like high heels or a very slim boot. They might fit over that boot, but you're a little bit more limited. You know, once you have that full length, it makes it a little bit harder. But yeah, anything goes as far as length with these straight leg jeans, and they are definitely super hot for fall. Well, this one is my personal favorite. You ladies were probably waiting for this. If you saw our fall trends video, you're probably like, where's the sarcasm? Well, here it is. Low and loose jeans. Okay, no, that's a big no for me. First of all, these are very low rise and they are extremely baggy. So I did try this trend, and you'll hear about that in a jeans video we have coming up soon. But yeah, this is like really hard to pull off, especially over 40, because you're talking about two things that I think are really challenging for most women, which is a more low rise jean and a very baggy around the legs. So, you know, maybe if you are 6 foot tall and 100 pounds, like, hey, this is going to be a great trend for you. Or if you're 13, also a great trend. I don't know about how many over 40 women are gonna love this one.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm gonna look like a hobbit that's showing off her C-section scar if I try this trend. So I have too much belly, you know, issues, and you know, not a very tight little tummy to show off and to rock for this trend. And also my lower half is also really short, so even though I am a couple inches taller than Kelly, we actually have the same inseam for legs. So just having a very loose and a very low rise is just going to make my legs look even squattier. So
yeah, I don't think it's helping with my extra 2 inch of leg either.
Right, exactly. So hobbit, no.
Yeah, we're gonna say no to that.
So just like in the fall trends video, we said the micro mini skirts were in and the maxi skirts were in. Well, we're also seeing, you know, the low and the loose denim along with the high rise and loose denim. So for this one, they at least got it halfway right. Like, I like the fact that it's a high rise. I like the fact that it's, you know, allowing me to kind of like suck in and hold in all of that tummy area. I think that for me, what really is kind of going to be the determining factor is how loose is loose. You know, like if it's this very over flowy, billowy kind of look when I'm trying on this particular style of denim in the stores, because sometimes what we see on the runway isn't always what happens in the store. So if it's this overly baggy look, I just don't really see for myself, you know, kind of trying out that type of jean. But I like the fact that at least, you know, they're going to give some of you women some options. So if you're not into the low rise but you like the loose, well, don't worry. If you get the high rise and loose, you're still going to be on trend.
Absolutely. I love the idea of the extra high rise. I think it can be really flattering, really wearable. They're also doing this one with like some paper bag waist details. For me, these very wide, loose legs, I just can't get on board with it, but I can definitely see how certain body types, this could really work. You know, there are some people who may be like very, very slender and they're actually looking to add a little bit more to their bottom half. So, I mean, God bless you if that is your biggest problem in life. But I know some people, they might feel that way and they might really like this trend. So I don't think it's ugly. It could look really pretty. I just don't think it's necessarily for me, but I will try it.
Okay, so this is one that I actually really am happy to see on the denim trend runways, and that is maxi denim skirts. So we're seeing everything from like a midi, which is like midway through your calf, down to a full length maxi skirt. So this has everything from, you know, different color washes, has some embellishments on them, has a little bit of patchwork on it. We're also seeing some differences in the tightness of the skirt. So some of them might be a little bit more fitted, a little bit more of like a pencil type of, you know, maxi skirt, and other ones are going to have a much flowier kind of a billowy type of look. So pretty much everything goes for, you know, this type of skirt. Really that the only difference that's going to matter to you maybe personally is how loose it is and how long it is.
Yes, so I love a great midi skirt or a maxi skirt. So I'm excited to see how this one translates into stores, because I feel like some of the images I saw were really pretty. Some of them looked a little bit Little House on the Prairie for my taste, but you know, you might be able to find a great one. I feel like this is a trend that, you know, women over 40 could probably easily wear if it's something that they're interested in. So I love to see that we're not only having these very extreme young girl styles. I think this one is definitely more wearable, and yeah, I can't wait to see what they come out with. So this is another one that I really have mixed feelings on. So I love my denim jacket. I think denim jackets are classic and wonderful and beautiful, but this season they're really focusing on that relaxed denim jacket look. So definitely making them a bit larger, a bit more like a boyfriend's jacket that you borrowed, or that like trucker style denim jacket. And I think that these can be so cute on the right body type. I mean, I've actually loved them on Christina. I've seen lots of women pull this look off. I think it's super cute. For me, being someone who has like wider shoulders and a smaller torso, it can kind of look wrong. It can kind of mess up my proportions. So it's not something that I necessarily will be doing, but I will for sure be breaking out my denim jackets because I do love them. So it really just depends on your body type if you're gonna like it to be more relaxed or a little bit more classic and fitted.
Yeah, I agree. I really prefer, honestly, like a little bit more of a fitted cropped style denim jacket versus these oversized baggier ones. But, you know, I do know that there's always a little workaround with that. Like if there's a particular denim jacket that you do find, you can always kind of go down a few sizes and see if maybe you get a little bit more of a fitted feel with that. But I love denim jackets, you know, in general. I think we've honestly been sharing our favorite or new fine denim jackets pretty much since we started this channel. It's just because it's one of those classic staples that you should have in your wardrobe. Now this next trend is one that we actually have seen for a little while and it's still going strong this season, and that is raw hems. So it's everything from raw hems on your jeans to your skirts to even your denim jackets. There was actually a denim jacket I recently picked up, and sure enough they had cut off that bottom hem and created a raw hem with it. So I think it's just a great way to kind of create this more like casual, laid back kind of feel. One of the things that we also saw on the runway is that they actually styled them often with these more polished pieces, kind of to give it a more like polished, messy, kind of relaxed type of feel. So this was obviously one that we love, our raw hem, so I'm happy to see that it's still there. I think it also makes it super convenient when you have a pair of jeans.
I was just gonna
Go
say
ahead,
that.
and you say
I was just gonna say, if you are a shorty, you are going to love this because it just makes it so easy to get the perfect length on your jeans. I do this all the time, and you could really do this with any jean, but somehow cutting like a really nice hem off of a jean just feels a little bit hard to do. But if it's a raw hem, I just measure it where I want it to be, I cut it right off, throw it in the washer and dryer, and now I've got the perfect length. So if you are someone who is on the shorter side, this is a trend you're going to absolutely love, and it's super in style. It's just really adorable, honestly, very casual. So yeah, I'm all about this one. So if you don't want to have to worry about hemming your jeans at all, then you might really like this trend, and that is called puddle jeans. So what this is basically jeans that have this extra material at the bottom that kind of pools around the ankle area and just kind of like lays there like a little puddle right around your legs. So yeah, this one, I don't know how I feel about this one. I can't help it. I just want to say, you know, hem your jeans. Why do you have all this extra fabric hanging around the bottom of your foot? But this look is usually on like a wider leg jean anyway. It's definitely like a slouchier look, although I did see, I think, at least one photo where it was more of a straight leg, and it just has all of this extra fabric just kind of hanging there. And maybe this is just some person's idea, like, hey, we want to be lazy, we don't want to have to take our jeans to the tailor, let's just make this a thing. I don't know.
Definitely, if you are someone who is on the taller side, this might be a trend that is a little bit more difficult for you to participate in, just because I know it's a challenge anyways to find, you know, full length jeans that really fit well on you. I have a sister-in-law, she's like 5'11", and so this is going to be pretty impossible and difficult for her to find. However, if you are on the shorter side, then you're gonna find these jeans pretty much all day, every day.
Yeah, like every pair we try on starts out as puddle jeans.
It's so true, it's so true. So for myself personally, I really don't think that I'll be participating in the puddle jeans. I don't think it's gonna work for my body or even for my lifestyle, having this extra material that I'm stepping on all day long. However, if you are someone who really likes this trend, you want to, you know, participate in it, then it's not one that I'm hating, but just not for myself. Okay, and if you are someone who is not really into the denim maxi skirt, then don't worry, because denim mini skirts are still going to be a huge trend for this year. So of course, some of the pictures that we saw on the runway is what we would categorize as a micro mini denim skirt, but we kind of know how it is. Sometimes what we see on the runways isn't always the same as what's actually in the stores. So I actually just recently picked up one, and it was definitely, you know, hit me like just a little bit. it above my knee, up an appropriate length. So don't worry, you know, there might be some that are out there for the younger generation that is going to be a little bit more of this micro mini kind of look, but there'll definitely be lengths in this traditional mini look that you'll be able to participate in if that's something that you like. And then of course we're going to have all the different little bells and whistles on them, a little bit of distressing maybe on some, a little bit of raw hem on others, maybe some embellishments, but it's a great classic staple and one that, you know, I love my denim mini skirts. So.
Absolutely. And of course, on the runway, we saw a lot of these like very low rise micro mini. I mean, it was basically just a little band of denim fabric, but that's because they're also really pushing this whole like Y2K style that's very popular. And I feel like for most of us that already kind of lived that back in the day, probably not at the age where we're going to be doing low-rise micro minis, but that doesn't mean that we can't still enjoy the denim skirt trend. So I love a mini denim skirt that's just maybe a few inches above the knee. I think it's great, and I'll definitely be looking for that. So yeah, you're probably not going to see us showing any low-rise micro minis in any hauls, but you'll definitely catch us in some denim skirts. Okay, ladies, well, we hope you found this video inspirational and enjoyed all of those new denim trends. Let us know down in the comments which of these you're excited to try, or if there's something that you would like us to look out for in the stores and grab for a haul. We would love to hear from you. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you do that, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.